What is up, my frosty brethren? My name is Arctic, and we have some Halo 5 Guardians beta gameplay. Pretty excited to be bringing you guys some Halo 5 Guardians beta and just some gameplay that's Halo on my channel because I haven't been playing a lot of Master Chief Collection, and this is starting to get towards the end of the month, and obviously Halo 5 has probably been on everybody's mind at this point in time. So I'm in the early access, so I'm in a weekend early before a lot of other people. It's friends and family, and then there's also the Xbox preview program, which has been giving out codes as well to some people. So it's probably maybe low to mid thousands of players that are playing. Had some pretty good matches so far. Played for about 3 hours or so this evening with Skyless, and then I played 1 or 2 matches by myself. I actually got matched up against Ghost Ayame, Neighbor, Dursky, and a couple of 343 guys that are former Halo people for Major League Gaming. And that was an interesting experience. I think it was like the only one to get a kill. We got beat by it was like 50-7 or something like that. But it was a fun game. Outside of that, I've had a pretty solid experience playing, and Skyless and I have pretty much rolled everybody up to this point. So, talking about the game, there's just a couple things I want to mention. First, I want to talk about some of the changes that you guys are definitely going to notice. I think you're going to notice that the speed of the game feels a lot faster. The big change I feel like is the dashing. So if and I'm actually playing with a Call of Duty layout, which is fish sticks for the controller layout. I tried bumper jumper and I just wasn't quite feeling it. But anyway, you could dash left, right, up, down. I think you can also do diagonally. So it's very similar to, I think most people would probably recognize that in Advanced Warfare, the dashing. You could also hover in the air when you're aiming down your sights. And if you've played Destiny and you've used the Sunsinger class, they actually have a very similar ability where you unlock it. And as you're aiming down your sights, when you jump up in the air, you'll kind of just sit there for a minute and be pretty accurate. So there's a very similar feature in Halo 5 Guardians that does the same thing. It takes a little bit of time to get used to. The other big change is the ground pound, which is, as it sounds, you basically hover in the air for maybe a second and a half, and then you kind of line up your cursor and you fly down on opponents. Now, the funny thing is that it seems like it would be overpowered, but it's actually pretty difficult to use. I tried it a couple times. And the big thing is like timing, right? So I had to figure out after playing basically 20 matches or so when I needed to use it. It wasn't like it was happening a whole lot. You don't want to do it a whole lot because it seems like it's pretty much high risk, high reward type of thing. And the time I actually got it is during this gameplay. So I got a double kill. So I'm gonna have to clip that separately because it's a pretty special moment. I feel like there won't be a whole lot of those that happen, and when they do, it's gonna be awesome. And I think there was a lot of concern, at least from people that were in my chat during the stream, that asked a lot of questions about the ground pound, about the sprint and stuff. Sprint also has a change; it's back. But now the shields don't recharge when you're sprinting, and it actually takes a little bit of time to get used to because you'll be sprinting and then you'll stop for like 2 seconds and then you'll start sprinting again, and that time from when you start sprinting to stop, you're like in your mind, you're mentally thinking, okay, I stopped, when I wasn't taking damage, my shield should be back, and it's just not that way. So you actually have to literally stop for like 4 seconds or something like that before your shields come back. So it really slows down the pace of, it slows down how you kind of think about when you want to pace yourself. I should word it like that. I still haven't gotten the timing down quite yet, but I'm getting there. The other thing, that I think is a little different is how some of the weapons sound and feel. Both the DMR and the battle rifle sound and feel different. I actually wasn't too impressed with the BR's sound. I had some people that kind of disagreed with me in chat, but it didn't feel like the iconic BR that I remember from Halo. Shot a lot faster. And actually, both Skyless and I said that we kind of mistook it for the DMR because of how fast the fire rate is. It seems like it's a single shot. It is literally that fast, and so it throws off the sound of the BR a little bit. DMR just, I mean, once you get the timing down, I think it feels better. I had some pretty good success with it throughout, but after I kind of got used to the BR, I kept finding that I wanted to find that more than I wanted to find the DMR. But regardless, they both feel pretty good to actually use. Trying to think, the pistol feels fantastic. The AR, it seems like it's a lot more accurate. There's actually a kill I got at the end of my stream where I lit this dude up from quite a ways away. And a lot of people had asked, was that guy damaged that I killed? Because he almost died like immediately as I started tracking him. And he had full health. So I think everybody was kind of surprised by the accuracy of the AR. It seems like it's really effective, and probably for good reason. I also used a little bit of the sniper. It takes some time to get used to sniping in Halo because I was on Destiny, and just sniping from game to game take a little bit more time. So I have to kind of get back into the swing of things with that. But I did have some pretty good success with it this game, which was the first opportunity that I really got to grab it a whole lot. So hopefully you guys are moderately impressed by the sniping in this game versus some, you know, for those of you guys that watch Destiny, the sniping there comparison. So, and overall, you know, I feel like 60 FPS Halo feels pretty good. You know, the speed changes are definitely noticeable. Gameplay changes and mechanics are something that people are going to have to get used to. Map size feels good. These 4v4 arena maps I'm loving, so I'm hoping there's more of that, less of everything else. We'll see. And you know, I think that it's going to be an interesting feedback process that they're going to get over the course of the next 3 weeks, because it definitely is Halo, but it feels pretty different from anything we've played from Halo 1 all the way to Halo 4. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to give it a like. I'm going to have a lot of gameplay from my streams coming up here on my channel, so make sure you subscribe if you like Halo content, if you like shooter content. This is the channel that you want to be at, my brethren. And until the next time, I'll catch you later. Stay frosty.